When YouTube first began, people were just happy to be able to post their videos online for free.
Favorite sites online lets you upload, tag, and share your video with the rest of the world, or just family and friends if you prefer.
Yes, the site's called youtube.com.
But then YouTube started sharing ad revenue with creators, and companies started paying creators to promote their products. And suddenly, being a YouTuber was an actual job. In fact, it didn't just become a job, it became the job. Countless studies have found that becoming a YouTuber is the most desired job in the world. Not astronaut, doctor, teacher, nope. 75% of kids want to become YouTubers. And when the mainstream media talks about this, it's normally in a dismissive way. You can sense them thinking, these kids need to go get real jobs. And that's because influencer has become a bit of a dirty word. To many people, an influencer represents talentless narcissists who film themselves for social media, fake their lives to look better than reality, and get paid ridiculously well to shill products for companies. And in some cases, there may be some truth in that. But an influencer can mean many things. Loads of influencers on social media are incredibly talented, creative people. Because the simplest definition of an influencer is just a person with the ability to influence potential buyers of a product or service. It's not really a new concept, we've always had celebrities who do that. The difference now is that anyone with a smartphone and a social media account has the potential to build an audience and influence people. It's open to everyone, which means more people than ever are making money from their passions and interests, whether it's gaming, music, art, cooking, sewing, anything. But here's where it gets really interesting. The old way of monetizing a social media audience was you make money advertising other businesses. If you're a creator, then company X comes along and pays you to advertise their product in your content. But now, content creators are starting to realize, well, what if I create my own business and advertise that instead? One of the most famous examples is Mr. Beast launching a burger chain that currently has over 1,000 kitchens across multiple different countries. Mr. Beast could have just partnered with McDonald's or Burger King and got paid a one-off sponsorship fee for promoting someone else's brand. But instead, he now keeps 100% of all future profits for himself, for life. And simultaneously, he's growing a company he's got equity in, that he could potentially sell later if he wanted. Another example is that Emma Chamberlain and Graham Stephan both launched their own coffee brands. Now, at first glance, this may just seem like next level merchandise, but it's not. These are separate standalone businesses that are simply being kickstarted by leveraging their attention on social media. Think about it. One of the biggest problems of normal new businesses is they just don't have the recognition or brand power to compete. If you started your own coffee brand right now, but you didn't have an audience to promote it to, you'd have to spend ridiculous amounts of money on marketing just to get anybody to even hear about it in the first place. And why would they care about this random new brand anyway? But if a YouTuber starts a business, they already have an established brand people love, and they already have a loyal audience to promote their products and services to, so they can get an influx of customers right from day one. Of course, this spans so much further than food and drink. We're gonna see gaming YouTubers build their own games companies, we're gonna see tech YouTubers building their own tech companies, and for channels like me in the business niche with a lot of entrepreneurs watching, I think a business-to-business software company would be an incredible fit. The possibilities are genuinely endless, but wait a minute, I know what you might be thinking. Genuinely endless, but wait a minute, I know what you might be thinking. Dude, YouTubers might be good at making videos, but that doesn't mean they can just build a business. And you're right, but they don't need to. They just need strategic partnerships with people who can. Do you think Mr. Beast knew how to set up a burger chain all by himself? No, he hired a business manager to make these kind of deals, and they partnered with a company who helped set up and run Mr. Beast Burger. So I'm not suggesting YouTubers figured this all out themselves. I'm suggesting they partner with someone or some company to create a product or service together. Someone else can handle a lot of the logistics side, and the YouTuber can focus on the branding and marketing. For example, the YouTuber could show behind the scenes of running this new business and incorporate the products into their content to get their audience even more connected to this new brand. And because YouTubers know their audience so well and have a relationship with them, they can think about what products and services will fit best with their fans. Like with Mr. Beast Burger, the products are named after people on the channel, so it's much more fun for fans and actually makes you even more attached to the Mr. Beast brand in general. And you probably don't just buy from there once, you probably keep coming back for more and more as a repeat customer, which means you're regularly interacting with the brand in the physical world, not just the digital world. So here's the simple truth here. If you're making content yourself, or you ever plan to, don't just think of yourself as an influencer or a video maker. Start thinking of yourself as an entrepreneur, and a whole new world of possibilities will open. Here. If you're making content yourself, or you ever plan to, don't just think of yourself as an influencer or a video maker. Start thinking of yourself as an entrepreneur, and a whole new world of possibilities will open. The crucial difference is that instead of doing a one-off sponsorship to promote someone else's brand, you can be building your own business that you have equity in. Thus, it can be way more profitable for you and way better for your fans as well. Okay, time for some calculations to prove this. Let's say you create a product that costs $5 each when you produce them in bulk. You sell it for $20 each, so $15 profit per item sold. If you had 1 million subscribers and just 2% of the audience buys it, that's 20,000 people, which equals $300,000 of profit. Now let's say the product is a recurring subscription that people pay for every month. Congratulations,